The ICD-10-CM manual is the biggest manual that we have in medical coding, and wouldn't it be great if you could just have a digital ebook version to use for free when you need it? Now, granted, there are some free lookup tools online that you can use, and you can even probably download some apps for your phone. But what if you don't want to download a questionable application on your phone, but you still want to have your ICD-10-CM manual in a digital version? Now, there are free resources for the ICD-10-CM manual on CMS and on the CDC, but they're broken down into different chunks. It's not just one large PDF. So today I'm going to show you how you can take those free resources that are already available and combine them into a full ICD-10-CM ebook. Hey everyone, I'm Victoria. I'm a medical coder, auditor, educator, and content creator, and on my channel I provide tips, tricks, and tutorials to help you be successful in a medical coding career. So unlike CPT, which is copyrighted by the AMA and kind of kept under lock and key, you can use ICD-10-CM content more freely. So let me show you today how you can make an ICD-10-CM manual ebook for free. Now today we're going to go through the 2022 version, but this will work for any other versions of ICD-10-CM that are out there. Make sure you stick around till the end, because I've got a little extra something for you. So here's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to go into Google. You can type in ICD-10-CM 2020 or whatever year you're trying to create CMS. You can also do this with the CDC, but I want to start with the CMS version. What you want to do is on this website, download all these files. Download them all, put them in a folder. So I have one that's just called ICD-10-CM Manual, and that's what I titled the folder. Just download them all. That's the first step. Once you've got them downloaded, most of them are going to be in zip files. So you're going to have to unzip the files and put them into your folder. So for example, right here is our table and index. Take all these PDF files and then move them into your ICD-10-CM book folder. Now again, we just want the PDF files. You can move these other files if you want or unzip them into your primary folder, but we're just looking for the PDF ones because those are the ones we're going to combine into the ebook. Now, when that's done, you should have something like this. Now, depending on how you have your computer set up, they might look slightly different. You might have the small icons, the medium icons, but it's easier, I think, to look at them if they're just in list order. Now, of course, the first thing you're going to want in your ICD-10-CM ebook is your guidelines. So we're going to start renaming some of these files. So here's our guidelines, and we're going to call that, we're going to start it out with just a 01 and then a dash. And then after our guidelines, we're going to want our alphabetic index. So this one here that's called index, and you can open this up to verify, is the alphabetic index. So we're going to number that 02 at the front. And then we need our other tables and our external causes. So first is the Neoplasm Table. We have that here. That's going to be number 3. So we'll change the very first numbers there, 03. Here's our table of drugs and chemicals. That's going to be number 4. Number 5 will be our external causes. And then after that, we're going to want our tabular list. So the tabular list is 06. If you want, you can add in the addendas. So in that file is the deletions, additions, and revisions from the prior year's version of ICD-10-CM. So you could move these into your main file and then make those at the end of your tabular list. I'll add those in as well just to kind of show you what it looks like. So 07 for our index, and then we're going to want the neoplasm addenda, external causes, and then the tabular. By the way, if you like this type of content, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get alerts when I post new episodes. So we're going to use a website called Combine PDF, and I'll link it in the description. It's combinepdf.com. So what you're going to do is you're going to take all of your files that you changed the name of and move them here and upload them. And then once everything is done uploading, you just hit that button there that says Combine. So when it's done, you will have a fully combined ICD-10-CM manual that is 3,830 pages. So that is the one caveat versus having an official ebook is the digital versions are very, very long because they're not structured as nicely. One of the nice things though is that you can search. So if I want to go here and do a Control F to find something, I can type in the word diabetes and it'll start bringing up the different diabetes codes. I can also search the guidelines. So say I'm looking for the guideline on consistent with, consistent with, yeah, so it talks about the uncertain diagnoses, so I can find things a lot easier. And again, this is something you can download just as a PDF to put on your phone. Again, it is a big file. The size of it all combined is about 12 megs. Now, is it perfect in the way that a paid ebook would be? Absolutely not. But in a pinch, you can use this as a free resource. Now, this isn't something that you're allowed to use, though, for any of your medical coding exams. For all of the medical coding exams, you do have to have paper copies of the code books. So it's not as nicely put together as something for a paid ebook version, but it is something that you can use for free. And actually, I'm going to include in the description a direct link that you can download, the one that I just created for 2022. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next video. And until then, just keep on coding on.